You knew this entire time that Steve was dating their cousin. You decided to support it because you were a good friend. Is that legal? I don't even know whether that's legal. And also, like, being a good friend or just supporting like that sort of relationship, wouldn't it be a better idea to just like unsupport that relationship because like then like their children are gonna have like genetic issues and stuff. I'm gonna say it's slightly questionable. I think yeah, for Steve it's slightly questionable. Maybe it's you need help. Maybe Steve needs help. So when I was in elementary school, I had a friend named Caden, and it was chill until one day he came to school and said that he fricked his cat. Well, we all thought he was joking until he left and came back a few days later and he thought he had an STD, and then the whole school found out. Moral of the story: do not stick it in your cat. Okay, you know what? That is.
This is simple.
Is it relatable or not? Like, I mean, sometimes the cat is like kind of fine. I'm gonna say that's like honestly, that's pretty wrong, honestly. Like, so like, I mean, okay, I'm not encouraging you to do it, but like, you can't blame it. You really can't blame it. Look at them. Damn, you know,
I body block.
I watch them, but damn, they are fine. I sometimes have fantasies about them, specifically Alan. I also licked a picture of like I thought this was gonna say I like the picture of him, a picture of him, and I screenshotted some really hot frame and I have them on my wallpaper and like 100 hot pictures of them. I also tried to find their house on Google Maps, but only uploaded to Instagram. I keep trying those. It was just the 7th grade. I stalked my crush. I liked him for 3 years straight, and I wanted to frick him so bad. I found his house. Really facts about him. I spent months trying to find his TikTok, and I grew into my fantasies. And how's your day going? You're just a stalker. You're trying to find the house of the Stokes twins. What kind of Stokes twins look like? You had such a big crush on these guys that you decided to try and stalk them. Then you managed to find your crush's house. You succeeded in stalking your crush. I think this is a very easy ranking. You need some help. You definitely. I slowly take out my clothes and then my underwear. Right after I grab my dingling with my using drain cleaner as lotion. Hey 11s, I'm here to confess that I stroke my dingling every time I watch your videos. I take a sit on my seat. I slowly take out my clothes and then my underwear. Right after I grab my dingling with my hand and I slowly stroke it. Taking random recent videos to Juna and feeling every time I watch your videos. I take a sit on my seat. I slowly take out my clothes and then my underwear. Right after I grab my dingling with my hand and I slowly stroke it. Taking random recent videos to Juna and shoot my load all over the screen. My moans and whispers are soft and quiet unless I stroke it faster than I usually do. I've been doing it for a while. Please give me some advice on how to help me stop this. What is wrong with you? Get out! Once when I was in 4th grade, I was and I don't want to put this into great detail because that would make it really weird, but you know what? Fine, I'll do it. I'll put it into detail. So when I was in 4th grade, I had a certain fetish that involved with feet. So there was this girl I kind of liked, and when she was talking to her friend, I crawled under her seat and sniffed her ankle where her sock ended. It had a slight hint of must. I could tell that she'd been wearing them for multiple days because they looked like they were sticking to her skin a bit from the sweat. You could tell that she just got done doing exercise because there was a smell of dried sweat. It was almost overpowering the other smells, but there was also an indescribably strange smell. It was like a sickly sweet smell with a stench to it. I didn't understand where it came from, but it was delicious. Scrumptious and okay, what is these words? I also tried sniffing her friends. Hers was actually good smelling. It was almost like she just changed them, but for some reason it smelled like perfume. That made no sense, and so I sniffed right above the ankle collar, the top of the hole that you put your foot in. It smelled worse than the other, so you could tell that she was currently sweating, but it was about to dry because half of it was soaking the sock. Okay, I can't continue reading this. This is you definitely need some help. So keep in mind, this is on a school bus, on a school trip. You just get down on the ground on all fours and you start sniffing other people's feet, like their ankles. I think you need some help. Definitely you need some help. So basically, I was in middle school and there was this really cute girl I saw. I really liked her, but she was really popular and I was afraid of getting rejected and bullied. So after class was over, I would help the teacher put up chairs for the end of the day, but this was actually so I could sniff her chair. I would then try to hold in the smell and then I would jerk off to it when I got home. This would repeat for about a week until I got caught by the teacher. This basically made the teacher call my parents and have a talk. They ended up suspending me for 3 days and I was grounded until summer. Worth it 100%. Wait, so the only reason why you wanted to put the chairs up was so you could just go and sniff your crush's chair.
Anyways.
Why would you do that? And what does the chair even smell like? It
Surely
it doesn't have a stench to it, unless she farted in the chair, and then maybe you're attracted to her fart smell. I think you need help. This is, you definitely need some help. The fact that you hold in the smell for the rest of the day and like keep it when you get home, definitely you need some therapy. When I was 15 years old, I used to be really weird. I was was really into older men. I'm a guy, and I used to go to the North Hertfordshire, the SEX offender registry, and find out where all the PDF files lived. And every single Saturday and Sunday when I had no school, I waited until 2 p.m. and I used to walk past as many SEX offenders' houses as I could. And so hopefully they would recognize my pattern and, you know, think I'm cute and maybe want to, you know what, me? What? Anyways, using this method, I finally got one. He asked me if I could buy him a paper every day from the local shop. He was 48 years old and lonely, and one day he invited me into his house. I was still 15 at the time. He asked me why I was walking down the neighborhood with so many PDF files and sorted out everything. I told him my reason why I've been doing it. He seemed hesitant at first, believing it was a trick, but after convincing him, I got my wish. And that same hour, we did things that I won't get into. I've never seen him again, and after that, my interest in the activity waned down. I'm now 17, and I've never went a day without. Wife would watch, and sometimes she'll also deliver condoms and
finally an error. Make sure that's not.
That is potentially illegal.
Make sure that's not a fake one. You got to think twice, nigger of the nigger.
Isn't that like blackmailing, bribery, and like illegal, like just in general illegal?
Oh, body block.
The wife is just as guilty. Why isn't the wife doing anything?
Okay.
So the wife is happy to be cheated on with a high school student. Or actually, it's not clear whether you're a high school student. It could be a university student. But it's definitely it's definitely more than slightly questionable. I think you need help. You need to definitely speak up and do something about it. When I was 11, my 14-year-old brother whispered something along the lines of, "Come here, I have a secret for you," in my ear. Obviously, I was excited, and he took me out to our pool. He told me to put on a swimsuit and jump in, and so I ran upstairs and got dressed. When I came back, he was already in the pool, and then he finally revealed what he meant by secrets. He then slid off my swim trunks and started fricking me. It felt good, but now I realized I was a victim. Also, the fact that we are brothers is kind of weird. Should I confront him about it?
Nah.
I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, you're definitely a victim. Maybe you should talk to your brother about it. I'm gonna say this is, I think your brother definitely needs help. Maybe you should seek therapy as well for this. On March 12th, 2015, I tried to get my dog to lick my wiener by putting peanut butter on my dingling, and I didn't know I was allergic, and so my dingle grew in width by 3x the size and my airway closed, and so I went to the ER and got surgeries to fix it, and I was saved, but I was also grounded for 8 months. Why is it so oddly specific? March 12th, 2015. Do you remember this as a baby? You figured out that you were anaphylactic to peanut butter? I mean, what a weird way to find out that you're allergic to peanut butter. But maybe you were allergic to dogs. Like, maybe when the dog licked your dingling, like, the saliva from the dog reacted with your dingling. But I mean, this could have ended up, like, fatal. You could have actually died from this. Imagine dying because you put peanut butter on your dingling because you wanted your dog to lick it. That is definitely slightly questionable. I think Giratina is the hottest Pokemon ever. I mean,
nobody's actually experienced with Noli yet.
Who wouldn't want to smash? Okay, let's just pull up a photo of Giratina.
Okay, thank you.
This is the first Pokemon game I ever played.
I went through the ground.
So you want to smash this? This is really the hottest Pokemon ever. I think you need to get some help. You definitely need some